protected by a fort such as Bashgird. I'm still going to treat it like this though. Hop. Try and get this down before the Afghans arrive. How goes the Make Great Nation of Montenegro? Very good. Very good, because after some real squirming we were able to fight Denmark and Muscovy. In separate wars, I might add, because if it wasn't separate wars it would be a different story altogether. Maybe I'm being a bit too aggressive by shoving you in Orda. His army's probably right there ready to jump on me, so keep yourselves in Sarai. Punch yourselves out a bit more delicately. Some of these are pretty great areas that I can make. And it appears that I've cored all of this land, so I should strongly consider some. Like this is a pretty good one. The cost of coring and such is large, but how many areas do we have left? We can still make 4, and I can't think of it. Oh, right, I absolutely want Novgorod. What a state that is. It's good. And that's a ways away. Where else do we have? Yeah, Novgorod, of course. Kartli Kachechi. Again, please. Ah, yes, of course. But I intend to do that because it's pretty good. Or do I? I don't know. Sure, it's good, but it's a ways away, right? What's that? It's just shy of 30. That one's just shy of 32. Good areas. I'm gonna need a lot of extra states. I hope I didn't turn down extra states earlier on. I may have. I forget which one gives extra states. Unrest. I do like unrest reduction, but absolutism is also good. Yeah. I really love minimum autonomy in territories reduction, but 5 states isn't just 5 states, it's also 5 more territories without hitting the limit. And since I'm going to have a lot of areas, we should consider that down the line. Hello. If he's off to Ukek. Alright, we can get there. Good. Yeah, you can't get there so smoothly though. But I'm sure Lawler Skater can take you down as is. Just get you together, wait for him to be locked in, and away he goes. And let's get a feel for this. He does not get his bonus on steps anymore. He decided to become a Grand Republic. And for that, you shall die. Oh, wow. Pfft. Easier than I thought. Once Astrakhan goes down, he shouldn't really have anything to offer against me. Let us also make you more defensive. I don't know how long it's going to be before I can relieve you, and I also don't know how long it's going to take for that to be... for it to fall. Yeah, stating Georgia for defensive edict's a good idea. It's not a well-placed fort though, mind you, because it can be... people can have troops here and just stop me from going and dealing with the problems. But it's a mountainous fort, and that's pretty good for a number of reasons. Alright, we could make our way to Nogay and just crank that one out. And I want to, because when this war with Uzbeks is over, the Uzbeks could get involved on this when... unless I have enough war score to prevent that. So I want to take Nogay and Astrakhan so that they have no chance of joining in. Alright, excellent. Astrakhan went down with nary a fight. Gotta hand it to Wallachia. They don't have to get so involved in this, but they always do. I'm so impressed with them, we're going to start sending officers. There are some good events associated with it as well that gives you extra mil, so why not? We have this the wrong way round. You should definitely be on there for your extra siege ability. Why is the province no gay, but the nation is no guy? I don't know. Maybe you should research that a bit. And let us all know. Alright, Nagay shouldn't take so long to fall. Bit worried about all these guys flooding in, and I don't want to lose Bashkir. It'll be a pain to re-siege, so once you guys are done here, I might send you up. Because they're probably going to go and fly away to some other fort. Defenders deserting already. Once upon a time, that didn't even advance the siege tech. It was madness. It's like, oh yay, there are fewer people in the fort, but I'm still here forever. They just suddenly look down on their uniforms and go, oh, these uniforms suck, and now they're all unhappy. I don't know about Afghans. Military Tech 11 is not 12, but it's scarily close to it. Let's hope the Graveyard of Empires doesn't come along and build me a cemetery. Alright, good. Getting that war score up so that Uzbek do not join in. I need Nagay gone, though. Jake sounds like a teacher who doesn't care at all, but is trying to hide it. I feel like I've tapped into something there. I mean, I really don't care why it's Nagay here and why it's Nagay there. These kinds of things are just the way it... Uh-oh. This might look like a good fight for me, but he's got reinforcements up to the hilt. I need to clear these guys out before 14th of August, or I'm in for a very bad time. I should have them done, though, but I don't get a tick. So instead, I'm just going to have a lot of very unhappy people coming to attack me here. Oh well, Godspeed. That's what the tech is for. At least got 25 war score now, but if I get beaten in this fight, I will not. There are a lot of them, sire. I should just call it quits. Unless I get some phenomenal rolls here that knock him dead, I am out of here. 9 might look good. But, yeah, I'm happier enough just knowing that I've reset the progress on Bashgrid. Oh, okay. Well, they'll immediately break the walls down. Bloody Afghans. Well, the Afghans won't want out of this war anytime soon, but at least I can take down the guy. There we go. With that, there shouldn't be any involvement from the Uzbeks. Wait, is it 25% or is it 40% war score? Well, let's hope it's 25. Yeah, I don't even think Afghanistan's that big. We can check them on the information. Country, Afghanistan. Development's 175, so yeah, that's pretty big. Kabul is great as well. It's got those diamonds, and he has jacked himself up there. Sort by war enemies, you scrub, but I don't care about Nagai. This could be a difficult war to get a high percentage out of. With that many angry Afghans involved. Let's take my Swedish titular province here, Yake. No, don't cost me a war score like that. Glad I slammed defensive edict on Bashkir though. It's holding out for an extra 10 days each tick like that. Hopefully it holds out. Water shortage, that's not holding out. That's quite the opposite. Let's go and defend it. Yeah, good God, Afghanistan. This is not what I was expecting at all. Oh, don't need to steal any maps now. Swell. I mean, I will continue to steal maps, but not needing to is nice. We can see what's going on. Maybe if I'd seen that this was the size of Afghanistan, I wouldn't have rushed in quite as much as I did. But oh well. Yeah, Afghanistan is giving me a harder time than the Russians did. Is it fitting? Is it irony? I don't know, it's lots of things. It's giving me a very complicated feeling. Alright, well, at least they've decided to turn tail and run, which is good. Keep Bashkir all under control. I've had these guys just dossing around, so they can help out with the sieges. You get over to Utva, and we push the Nogais out of my country. Desires of the flesh. The despot Mr. Marino recently discovered that his wife, Queen Flavia, is having an affair. Not only that, but the guilty culprit is our advisor. Cannot have an adulteress for a queen. Flavia must go. She is a pretty good queen, though, and having queens are pretty great. I think what we have is a reason to execute our treasurer. Off with his head. We'll get a replacement next month when we get the tick of new advisors. It's a shame there's no option to kill them both. Reflecting on how funny it is that event would be there in a game from Sweden. Those Afghans are there as I turn every corner, laughing, further invading, and getting every bit closer to military tech level 12. Manpower, Jake? Yeah, I don't have any. Funny, I'm not even invading Afghanistan and I'm out of manpower. But the Afghans are coming in their droves, which is not good for me. I mean, I'm not after the world here, I just want to smooth out my borders a bit. All your land is Sunni, which is a shame for me. Hey, the money would be alright. But we're here to sort out our name, right? So we should be focusing on areas. And this is an area. Starts getting real expensive when I do more than this, though. That's actually a pretty good peace deal, but I need to push him quite a bit harder. Can you show us India, Jake? Sure. Bahmanis, Malwa, Vijayanagar, Delhi, Sindh and Bengal are all in with a decent shot here. Well, Multan's actually given it a shot as well. How about that? Man, I can't believe the Afghans came all this way. Couldn't they have just stayed out? How do they even know the way here? Still though, the manpower situation is grim. Very grim. I have to consider how much I'm willing to push this war. Because, I mean, this doesn't really do it for me. I should break him up with Afghanistan and Uzbek so that I can come back for seconds. And I guess taking down Astrakhan makes it easier for me to pull him apart in the future. But he might just get other aggressive allies. No, actually, this is good. Because this means I can come back for him within 10 years and slaughter him. The only problem would be if he gets another particularly aggressive ally like the Ottomans. What are his deals with the Ottomans? The Ottomans have plenty of allies and marriages already, so there's nothing going on there. At least there shouldn't be anything going on there. But getting Uzbek and Afghanistan out of this war, and that probably won't give him enough time to get military tech 12. Seems like a good deal for me. Alright, might seem like I'm wussing out here, but I'm really just prepping the guy for a much bigger peace deal down the line. Trust me on that one. Although I would love to take more money. Yeah, we'll deal with that. Oh. Do I want to keep this fort, though? I don't know, it's just going to cost me money. And I hate things that cost me money. Burn it down. Alright, groovy. Alright, not too shabby. Jake, build buildings? No, I've only got 700 ducats. Wouldn't dare build buildings with such a tight budget as that. Okay, I can still make 4 more states. How's Novgorod getting on? All cored? Great, then please make it full core. Can't even do it all. Alright, well at least do Novgorod, that's the more important one. Full core it and even give it to the burghers so they actually have some power and influence here. I want that trade power up. And I'll even give them monopoly charters so that I can get some actual influence with these guys. There we go, 75 influence on them. They're very happy, and that means they'll be happy to give me loads of Diplo support, thank you. The clergy I haven't tapped in a while because I didn't want to make them too angry. Can't get your delicious contribution, although I would love that contribution. Ooh, no I can get it in September. Let's try to remember to do that. Seeking support of the clergy hurts in a few ways, but it does give us patriarch authority that I rather like. It also gives them influence, which is a shame, but that can be useful. Especially when you suck it out of them in terms of admin power. Slurp. I won't tell you guys to go on a diet though. Let's put that admin to use. And further consider where to make full areas or full states. This one's a pretty good opportunity. Alright, what in the world is Hormuz doing in my land? Hopefully getting out of it. I'd like to peace out here, but the Timmies would not enjoy me peacing out so early. Maybe I should go and take Uzbek's capital, or maybe I should just defend my own lands. Nice name placement there. I need more claims on Muscovy. Let's build that spy network on them while we can. I can't imagine that I need to steal maps from the guy, but I'll try my luck with both of them. There's still more Central Asia and Mongolia and West Siberia to learn about, so we gotta try our damnedest. Alright, goodbye Yarkand. Yarkand gives Timmy's money, of course. I got 1 ducat out of their 140. I'm hepling. I just need to get my manpower back pretty badly. How's aggressive expansion situation? It's fine. Sure, the Danes hate me, the Commies hate me, the Ottomans hate me, and the guy hates me. But I cleave into Muscovy as soon as truces are over, and will strongly consider doing the same to Denmark. And Ottomans hate me too much to even think about a coalition. They want me for themselves. So it's nice and localized. Muscovy is 165% to take, so we'll have them done in a couple of shots. Unfortunately, I got caught spying on Uzbek. Oh, and I can't claim them because I'm at war with them, but good job on the claiming, on the besieging there, Wallachia. If only somebody else could help in this war. Come on, Timmy, it's you against Transoxiana. Just finish it off. I've had Nizhny Novgorod all this time and still not fully cored it. Denmark allied to PLC. Damn. I guess breaking them up with Brandenburg backfired there. That's not all that bad, because it means that Denmark won't attack me, so I'm relatively safe with them there. Unfortunately, Denmark could still attack Muscovy. I wonder if I could give them a warning. Yeah, they are too rich and powerful for our warnings to be taken seriously. Yeah, I need to cut them off from Muscovy then. That's too big a threat. Ah, but they have a big truce with Muscovy. Till 64. That's not that big. I guess they dropped the... Okay, I have 5 years of opportunity. Or they have 5 years of opportunity to take it while I'm not looking. Hopefully they do not. Alright, Timmy, they're kind of attacking me, and I don't really want to lift a finger to help myself, so... On you go. Ah, that was nice. Hormuz will cede Hormuz. Okay, I was just throwing it out there when I went for the Timmy alliance, but it is paying off. I think they played a big part in keeping the Ottomans off my back, and now they're actually getting real strong. I wonder if they were always Timurids. Let's find out. Because sometimes they collapse and somebody else forms Timmy. Alright, so they had their initial explosion, but then they came back. And they came back good. It's a bit of a shame that the Afghans turned out the way they did, but they did. Wait, Nagai is at war with the Ottomans? With the Muscovites? The Muscovite crusade against Nagai? I don't think that's going to go well for you. Hire Ottoman officers. That's a good deal for professionalism. I'll take it. That's that can directly translate into a whole lot of manpower. I won't, but it could. Belo Ozerans want to rise up. I don't even own Belo Ozero. On this piece of crap, though. Which is going to grow into a few more pieces of crap, but I'm not sure I want the Belo Ozeros here. So let's just say no to them. And further, get rid of them like that. The Novgorodians, not a lot I can do about, but they will spring up and be attracted to that fort, so it's no big deal. I'll be able to take care of them, all 27,000 of them. Hearing Jake pronounce below zero like that irks me. You're probably having a joke there, Sid, but it's going to fall on a lot of deaf ears. Alright, let's go and take care of these jokers. Belo Ozero. I was told by a genuine Russian. Ah, missionary strength. Oh, but he's level 2. I can't really afford that. And stability cost advisor is a joke. How about a guy that reduces unrest? A lack of turmoil in Denmark is bad news for me. Oh, right, I didn't have extra guys. Well, shoot. Muscovy want military access to fight against Nagai. Who do I think would win between Nagai and Muscovy? It's anyone's game, actually. And 19,000 of you and 16,000 of you. Tough. That's good for my enemies to slaughter each other, so go and fight it out. Whoever wins, I'll find a way to win. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get you both there on the 16th. And as they fight, I will sortie and grab myself a couple thousand extra units. Hop. I'm just going to use those units to reinforce the manpower, because the manpower situation got a bit grim there. And hop. I'll do it like that. Then we're getting out of here. I don't want 16 and 3. Then again, 17 and 15 are both awful numbers. So one is just going to be tougher than the other. You get a half-price Inquisitor from the clergy. I don't want to risk the clergy getting too strong. So we're just not going to have an admin person for a wee while. A shame, but... what can you do? Oh, you can get a gift to the state for 96 ducats, and you can remember that your burgers owe you big time. Ka-ching, and prestige is nice, but ka-ching. Novgorod can finally be cored up. We've been so admin starved for so long. Looking forward to not being admin starved. Wallachia is actually the one besieging the Uzbek capital. That's cute. Okay, the Muscovites had more units than I thought. I'm actually going to make Muscovy grow stronger than I want them to. But on the flip side, Nagai will potentially be small enough to eat in one shot. And if I can migrate Muscovy down here, they can convert lands for me. They've not been doing a good job converting in general, but what you gonna do? Alright, this is why we have that fort there, I suppose. All done. We got okay, I don't think we got any of those ducats. It was a reconquest, so Timmy got 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces. And Uzbek ceded some stuff. And we got 16 favors with Timmy. Oh boy, I can unload this guy on whoever I want. And the fact that he's doing really strong. And the fact that I gave him institutions. Great. Timmy's a fantastic ally. Sadly, I'm probably going to need some of this land down the line. But until then, he's doing great. Right, what else do we have going for us? We're waiting on Nagai, and we will fight Nagai. Oh, I got a spare dude sitting around here. Oh, unfortunately, I have a big truce with Uzbek now. He's still somebody I wanted to slam down on. Number of targets has actually grown really small. The Danes are out of the picture now. The Swedes are my allies. Muscovy's got to go. I need to cleave my way through Uzbek and Nagai and start cleaning up Central Asia. You're going down in 9 years. Okay. Manpower sure could be better, couldn't it? It's one of those things that might solve themselves, but it also really might not. We'll tell them to go on a diet. And I'll actually assign the nobility some land so they have some influence. They've been hurting on influence for quite some time. Which provinces actually have some decent manpower? That we can give them, that is. We'll see. Okay, well this one's good because it's 444. Clunk. And this one's alright because it's 333 and wool. That's kind of enough, but maybe there's something else I could give them. Astrakhan right there is 333. Should be 555, but it got burnt down when it changed hands. Still good enough for me. Oh. Now they're pretty happy, and now I can raise their influence quite a lot. That's almost too much, but still, I want those levies. And I want that mill support, although that's more than I can actually take from you right now. I am strongly considering just getting myself a... Oh, damn, I have the can't take two of the same idea things on right now. How am I meant to burn that mill power? I don't want to develop with it. Then again, we are in institution territory. It would take so much to develop the printing press. I really do not wish to do that. If I just had modern theocracy, that would be easier. Huh. Well, I mean, I could sit on them for a while and get that military support later. 5 generals is 10k manpower. That it is. Oh god, we're over on generals. Let's kick out the admiral for one. And, ooh, not too shabby. I think we're going to have to say bye to Zess at this rate. You're outclassed in every way by Bivolisi. Yeah, sorry Zess, you just didn't cut the mustard. But, you know, since we're drowning in mill, why not get ourselves nah, that's just being greedy. Let's just develop Yaroslavl a bit. Can't think of a good reason not to. It's my capital. Oh wait, the burgers make it more expensive. That's cute. Alright, the Georgian separatists... no big deal. And I'm actually at a positive when it comes